Are now moving in here, getting set for the last. They're just running a little bit late, getting down there to the starting point. Thurman to run favourite. My Dad Baz at 460, and we've got a starting signal now, so they're moving in. Track rating is slowed to round out the day of racing. It stayed pretty wet despite not too much rain in the last hour or so as they load up. And Thurman 850 into 240. So this is a absolute smashing. He's drawn outside of Redeeming Lily, which was the concern, who does like to run wide, but we'll see how he handles himself out there in box 8. They're almost set to run. So running about a minute late here. We'll be over on Sky Racing 2 for the last as they move in quite nicely here. And this the goodbye and thank you. The Hillsville Greyhound Association, obviously Cynthia O'Brien, retiring after a long reign at the helm of the club here as the club manager. So all the best to Cynthia. Set in the last. They're off and racing now, and Thurman began okay. Redeeming Lily did pop out quickly. Wants to veer to the middle of the track, and going out fast, My Dad Baz will lead Little Blazer. Then Redeeming Lily, Scuba Steve, Thurman, Sonic Shockwave, Shrinking Violet, Maxi Mel at the end. But Scuba Steve, he's relishing in the wet. No surprise with a name like that. Scuba Steve won it easily by about 3 or 4. Second in, Shrinking Violet. Third, My Dad Baz, and then Sonic Shockwave from Thurman, who never really threatened. Well back to Redeeming Lily, Shrinking Violet up midfield. In fact, second placing, it was Maxi Mel back at the end of the field. And the time here, around about 17:17. One of the last in was Little Blazer. So number 6, Scuba Steve. It's very wet out there, and he put his snorkel on and just burst away from them. Number 6 for Leon Lacey has won it pretty easily, pretty convincingly, really. Beating number 2.